Oh, hello. So here we are on the main menu. There's a thing lately, a bit of a trend that's been picking up in the Minecraft video world of forever worlds, which I think is kind of cool and kind of cute. My problem is I'm a modded Minecraft player. And a forever world is supposed to last through multiple versions of Minecraft, which is difficult with modded because mods usually don't update. So I've decided to compromise. I'm selecting my mods based on some fairly simple criteria. Firstly, they must not break the world if they disappear. So if I have to remove a mod, I don't want to have to create a new world. Secondly, they must not interfere too much with gameplay. This does not apply to things like having a map or having waypoints. Those are quality of life. REI, that's quality of life. It doesn't interfere with gameplay. It doesn't change recipes or anything like that. And then thirdly, they must obviously be liable to be updated fairly quickly when there's a new version of Minecraft available. So to those ends, I've got a very limited set of mods sitting on my server. Yes, I will be playing on a server. I always play on a server, which is on my home, inside my home lab. The reason for that is basically just to spread the load between my machine that I do my recordings and playing on, and the machine that's doing the world generation and simulation. So on the server, I've got, it's obviously Fabric, as you can see at the bottom left there. I've got fast backups, I've got Nether Portal Fix, and voice chat. Now on the client side, it says 120 mods at the bottom there, which is weird because there are 38 files in my mods folder. But anyway, that's just an interesting way that it seems to be measuring. We look at my mods list. I've got Apple Skin, Beta Statistics, Beta F3, borderless full screen for recording, controlling. I've got entity model features and entity texture features in there because, well, I want to add better animations. I've got flashback for recording, I've got FreeCam for recording, Iris, Jade, quality of life. I've got Miniad, quality of life, mouse tweaks, quality of life, REI, quality of life, simple voice chat because it's on a server and if we're lucky we can get them to come play on this world too. I've got some maps and I've got Zoom. That's it. I have a multiplayer world sitting on my land that I've never looked at. I literally started the server a couple of minutes ago and I have not opened the connection to the server. So I have no idea what it looks like. The only thing that I did was set Firetic off. So I set the Firetic rule off, mainly because I don't want stuff to blow up. To catch fire and burn down. If I build a nice house out of wood, I don't want it to burn down one day. So, shall we hop in and see what the world looks like? It might be night when we get there. I might die within 5 seconds of getting there. So let's take a look. Here we go, brand new world. And I'm in a tree. What do we have? We have a cow, we have a couple of chickens, we have a beach, we have a lot of birds, we have a lot of the new flowers, nice, that are called wildflowers. I'm green. So we seem to be in a birch forest. Nice. These are the new bushes, which I believe you need. Yeah, I think you need shears for those. Let's get started. Let's chop some, punch a couple of trees. And we'll see what we can come up with. So, 20 minutes later, I've got a bit of stuff going on. No deaths. Doesn't appear on the thing yet. 4 mobs. That was 1 chicken and 3 sheep. So yes, I moved away from spawn a little bit, and I thought I'd come and settle here for a bit and look at this cave, and then it turned out to just be a hole in the ground. So I've managed to find a grand total of 5 iron, which gives me a water bucket and a shield. I figure that's probably going to be quite useful for caving. On stone tools and no armor. And I see some stone in this direction, so oh, okay, good. This looks promising. This looks promising. So, that's where we are 20 minutes later. So that was also just a hole in the ground. I got some iron from it though. I've also been doing a little bit of exploring. I'll take a look at that just now. But I can hear your keyboards clickety-clacking. Why Vanilla Series? What happened to DNA Explore Season 3? DNA Explore Season 3 is still going on. As I record this, I'm also sort of in bits and pieces recording bits of episode 13 of DNA Explorers Season 3. So yes, it is going on. It's at a bit of a creative roadblock. But I think we've gotten started on that again, so it's going to continue. But in the meantime, because both these, what I thought were caves, were just holes in the ground, I have started a little bit of a stairwell here for a mine. So I'll be mining down there. And as I said, I've done a little bit of exploring. If we look at the map, this waypoint here is our base 1. This is where we are now. Up there is a village. Not a lot of exciting villages up there, but there are villages up there, which means I can probably at some stage do a villager farm type thing. This is not going to be my final base, obviously, because I haven't explored enough to find a nice place. I want to go up here and take a look at that. There's a pillager outpost over here. And that's about all that I've explored so far. Oops, I fell down. I fell down. So I've got a bit of a farm going there. If I can get a saddle, which is not going to be easy. I have some horses over here. And some sheep. But like I said, this is not going to be the final destination for our base, for our real starter base. This is just to get some resources together. I have 8 iron now, which is a start. Well, I actually need to, I've only got the iron leggings at the moment, I need to deck out completely in iron, which means I need to find some more iron. But for now, what we can do is at least get a chest piece. It's a little bit better. I don't have a lot of food going yet. I do have some raw pork chops. I just killed a couple of animals on the way to discovering that village over there. And once I've explored a little bit more, hopefully I'll find something nice. I'm thinking maybe some sort of mountain base to start with, if I can find some mountains, which I still haven't. Or if I find something else that looks impressive, I'll settle down there. But for now, this is where we are. At least until I get some more resources, because this is going a bit slowly. So that's about an hour and a half into this playthrough. We're making progress. Okay, so we're on day 15 already. And yeah, the whole resource gathering thing is going a bit slowly. I don't want the videos to get too long for this world. So I'm going to give it a stop there. A couple of things about this series that might be worth remembering is I don't know if you've seen the Etho Plays Minecraft, the longest running Let's Play in the world. Etho doesn't do a video every week on that Let's Play. And I think I'm going to take a cue from that, and also I'm not going to have a schedule or a plan to drop a video every week or anything like that. I'm also not going to plan to have my videos very long. This is not good. So this is going to be, the whole idea with this world is it's going to be a more of a relaxed kind of playthrough, a relaxed kind of let's play. There's going to be no rush to get anything specific done. There's going to be no big urgency on anything. So this is basically just going to be every now and then I'm going to drop a video, and quite a lot of my play in this world is actually going to be off camera, with occasional updates when I do something cool and I want to show it off. So thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for when I do another one. In the meantime, we'll also be doing probably quite a bit more DNA Explore than vanilla-ish. Thanks all. Goodbye.